Hey everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Physical Deals and Imports, where each week we look at some of the best deals available if currently you're trying to build a physical Nintendo Switch game collection. Now, quick warning, as I do in every video, obviously the physical deals are US-based deals, meaning that unfortunately if you're in other parts of the world, I can't guarantee the availability of these games at these prices. However, when we get to the import section, since we're using Play Asia, those deals should be pretty much available worldwide, all in your local currencies. Now, if you do intend to pick up any of these games, I'm always going to be leaving the links down below to the deals that I found. Some of those will be affiliate links, meaning that if you do use those links, it is greatly appreciated. However, as I pretty much say every time nonetheless, it is absolutely not necessary to use those links. The most important thing is that you're getting the best deals available. Now, with all that stuff out of the way, let's jump straight into those deals, and just don't forget that if you do like the content, consider hitting that like button. Now, the first deal we're going to be taking a look at is a classic one. It is currently exclusively available at Walmart, and that is Zelda Breath of the Wild, that is available for $36.91. Now, this is obviously not the lowest price this game has ever been. However, for an out-of-holiday season type of deal, $36.91 is nonetheless a very solid price for a Nintendo first-party title. Especially when we're talking about a title like Breath of the Wild that, if you look at the sales charts, is still selling very well without any discount available. And this is one of those games that for a lot of people was as close as you could get to what we would call a system seller, with the first open-world Zelda game ever available. Lastly, if you're not aware, the sequel should be coming out this year, meaning that this is once again a perfect time to get brushed up on the original. But now next, we're not going to wait any longer. We're going to go with today's probably huge deal for a lot of people. Currently, Walmart is also having a launch discount on Pokemon Legends Arceus that released just today. Now, probably very few people needed to be told that this game was releasing today. It is probably, for the moment, one of the most anticipated titles of 2022. And once again, Nintendo seems to be taking one of their classic franchises, which is Pokemon in this case, and giving it a sort of open world formula. I'll be honest with you, however, from what I've seen from the trailers, because I myself just picked up the game this morning, it does look closer to a Monster Hunter type of formula for the whole Pokemon series. But nonetheless, if you were looking at picking up this game anytime soon, getting a launch discount on it is a pretty great thing. Because once again, first-party titles in the first 6 months almost never receive a discount. I also wouldn't sleep on this one because we don't know how many copies are available, and this deal could be pulled by Walmart at any time. Now, the next deal for today that we're going to be taking a look at is the Doom Slayers Collection Physical Edition that is now available for $34.99, which is pretty much equivalent to the lowest price it's ever been. However, I'm showing you the Amazon page here. It's available at pretty much every major retailer, so GameStop, Best Buy, Walmart, and Target. Now, this collection not only combines the release of Doom 2016, but also all the classic Doom titles, so the original game, Doom 2, Doom 3, and also Doom 64. Now, I do want to warn, however, that the cartridge itself only has Doom 2016 on it. The other classic games are going to be downloads. However, if you're like me and you want something on your shelf that has the Doom name on it with an actual physical cartridge in it, if you missed the original release of Doom 2016, I seriously recommend you pick this one up. I did so myself, and nonetheless, at $35, you are getting a great collection of games. Now, our next entry is actually making its second appearance on the series. However, it's at an even lower price, and that is Kaze and the Wild Masks that is now available at $19.99, and currently it's available on Amazon as here on the screen, but also at GameStop. Now, if you don't know about Kaze and the Wild Mask, it pretty much made my list of top 10 indie games in 2021. It is a great 2D action platformer. Overall formula that they used here is very reminiscent of the Donkey Kong Country series, so much so that you will even recognize the bonus levels hidden throughout each and every stage. However, what's so fantastic about this release is the quality and polish level with incredible level design. And personally, I paid full price for this game and felt completely satisfied, so right now $19.99 for a physical copy, in my opinion, is a great pickup. Now last on our list of great physical deals for today before we jump into the imports, we have World War Z, and once again this deal I'm showing you Amazon, but it's pretty much available at all the major retailers, so GameStop, Best Buy, Target, and also Walmart. Now first of all, probably the question you're asking, is the port to the Switch done well? And yes it is. It is maybe not the most visually impressive version of the game, but it stands up very well whether you're in dock mode or handheld. And basically, this is a great third-person objective-based action shooter that centers mostly around multiplayer gameplay. And I would say that's an important element to this game. You can pick it up alone and play with random people online, but I think the best way to experience this game is to convince a friend or two to pick up a copy as well, and then jump online as a group and mow down wave after wave of zombies. Personally, it's one of my favorite, more casual online experiences that I've played over the last year. So now next, we're jumping on over to our imports, and if I didn't mention it earlier, all of these games will have English included. And the first one I want to take a look at is River City Girls, that currently is available on PlayAsia for $39.99. Now first of all, currently if you order this game off of PlayAsia, they're expecting another shipment of stock to hit in early February, so just be aware that you'll have to wait a few weeks to get your copy. However, this is one that I would jump on as soon as possible, because currently on all other outlets, the price is rising on this game, because the second one is set out to come this year, and we are soon getting the pre-orders at Limited Run Games for River City Girls 0. So the hype to find physical copies of the original entry is currently on. And if you didn't know what this game was, it is basically a 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up featuring the female counterparts of the old school series River City Ransom. It is a game that is tons of fun to play either alone or in two-player co-op, and it also offers one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in a video game. Once again, a really great pickup that I wouldn't sleep on for too long. Next on our list of imports, we have a brand new release, which is Cogen Sword of Rewind, that is also available currently for $39.99 for a physical edition. Now this game is a brand new release, and I have had a chance to play a little bit of it. And it is another great 2D action side-scrolling platformer that once again takes a lot of inspiration, I would say, from the Mega Man X series. Inspiration, however, but nonetheless does very much its own thing, with a much slower paced, methodical approach to combat than the Mega Man series is known for. And you can probably tell by the title, but it also integrates rewind mechanics during its gameplay. Now obviously I have not finished the game yet, so I'm not prepared to give it a score, but I was impressed enough with the couple of hours that I put into it that I did pre-order my physical copy, because it is one that I'm going to want to be adding to my library. This is another great import to keep an eye on if you're a fan of action platformers. So that was pretty much it for today's list of great physical deals and imports. Now let me know what games down below you're going to be picking up. Are you going to be jumping on that Pokemon Legends Arceus bandwagon? By the way, I will be streaming that tonight around 6 p.m. Eastern time, so if you do want to come experience the game for the first time with me, drop in on that stream. The more people, the merrier. And don't forget on the way out that if you did like the content, consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you aren't already, and hitting that notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.